Hello and welcome to the Catch of the Day in the VDMA TV Pavilion at K 2016. We want to show how Industry 4.0 is working for you, and therefore we are having a closer look at the plastics products that were produced with Industry 4.0 technologies. I'm Ina Fettkötter and my guest today is Stefan Fenske from KraussMaffei. Hello, Mr. Fenske. Nice to have you here.
Hello, thank you very much for the chance to be here and present our catch of the day.
Yeah, I can see here an interesting shaped product. So please tell me, what is it used for?
So this part is a prototype for a holder we developed together with a company Bond Laminates, Siebenwurst and for Audi. This part in the end talked a lot about lightweight, of course, is able to save weights compared to steel or aluminium, 30 to 50%.
Oh, and that's a lot, yes.
And very important is it can be produced cost efficient. Yeah, this is the most important point when it comes to lightweight technologies.
Okay, yeah, that's clear. What about, what has it got to do with Industry 4.0 as far as the production process is concerned? Could you tell us something about that?
Yeah, concerning the production process, we use our fiberform technology. Fiberform is the combination of thermoforming of these organosheets you can see here and the back injection, so standard injection molding. Yeah, what we basically do from our material supplier, we receive an organosheet, we heat that one up over melting temperature in an infrared heating system, transfer it inside the injection mold, and by mold closing, the thermoforming occurs.
So it's a very, very complex process, I think.
It is not too complex in the end. Yeah, it works. Yeah. It is a serial production.
Okay.
And yeah, what we do by mold closing, the thermoforming occurs, and then we back inject these structural ribs, for example, or functional integration, whatever you could imagine.
So I could see here a QR code. So what is it good for?
So this QR code, what you can see here, also is more or less for the topic of process transparency. Yeah. So I talked about this heating process, and this heating step is very crucial and critical within the complete process. Yeah. Because you need to heat these organosheets up over melting temperature. Yeah. And we want to show the customer by scanning each part that it really reached the melting temperature. This you can see here, for example. We have two heating zones in our infrared heating system, and you can see that the heating up is very synchronous, these two heating zones. And very important is that we do not have any overshooting over the set temperature, where, for example, a bad quality of the part could result in.
So thus you provide stable processes and stable quality of the products.
Exactly, and we prove it. We prove it by the application of these QR code. Yeah, so we can tell each customer which melting temperature we achieved, and we also have a record of the transfer time, for example. And this is done by our new Data Explorer. The Data Explorer is there for an analysis and documentation of the complete process. Think of, for example, you come to the office in the morning at 8 o'clock and you see, oh, somehow the night shift, something went wrong. You could take this part, have a scan, and directly see the melt pressure, for example, which is here, and the screw position.
And you can directly influence the process?
We can. This is what, for example, our APC, Adaptive Process Control, does. The Data Explorer is really for a documentation analysis, so for the office afterwards, and see what was the process characteristic during the night shift, for example. So, and therefore learn about your process, and then afterwards improve your process in the end. Exactly.
So the data is available for the customers, and it's not only at KraussMaffei, for example. They do not only host the data, but the customer can direct look at it.
The customer decides in the end how he wants to have it. So we are on the K show now. What we did, we scan this QR code, and we get to a PDF document on our KraussMaffei homepage. this is the solution for the K-Show. Yeah? Our automation department is able to integrate this QR code printer in any way. It is completely integrated into the MC6 control of the injection molding machine, yeah? And you can also directly send these data to another PC, for example, or a notebook. So the customer just tells us where he wants to have the data, and we find the solution.
So you can meet the individual demands of your customers.
Exactly. That's the most important thing for us.
So then they exactly get what they need in the end.
We try our best.
Very good. I think that was very interesting to know about this part here and to learn more about the process. I think everyone who wants to know more about that can visit you at your booth here at K 2016.
Absolutely. I will be here with a complete period of time, and I'm happy for any interest of customers, and I really want to explain the process to everyone. So please feel free to come to our booth.
That's very nice to hear. So thank you very much for being here. It was very interesting, and that was our catch of the day. And if you like, join us again tomorrow here in the VDMA TV Pavilion at K 2016.